Hello, everyone. Uh, so I did some grinding off stream because I don't want an hour and a half of this VOD to be just me streaming. I got Kawhi and Vapelord up to 41, and I think this is gonna be our Elite Four team. So we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna see if we can get to the 7th gym today. Um, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm confident we'll keep this team all the way up to the next gym, or not next gym, to Elite Four. I don't really foresee there being any huge obstacles. Next two gyms look really easy. And all right, let's play. Yo, here, let me turn my game volume down a little bit. What's going on? It was pretty good. This is, being that I'm a teacher and all, this is my last week before spring break. But I am getting my wisdom teeth taken out on Friday, so I gotta beat this game quick, because it's gonna kill me if I know I have the Elite Four left and I haven't beaten this game yet. We're pretty close, though. We're like... It won't be long before we get to the 7th gym, and then the 8th gym is basically right after that, and then you got the Elite Four. So, like, let's see, we're at 27 hours. Like, probably, I doubt we go further than 35 hours before we have the game beat. Yo, Grace Ash. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know if that's one of my students or what, but how's it going? I'm doing good. Yeah, 37. I mean, part of why the run has been so long is because you just have to grind. Like in a Nuzlocke, like in these older games, it takes a lot longer to level up your Pokemon compared to the newer ones, which really hold your hand a lot. And in a Nuzlocke, you're going to be switching out members of your party a lot, so you're going to have to grind multiple times. So I grinded some off-screen earlier today, because that would have been boring. And yeah, no problem. Nothing going to be that exciting for a while. I mean, we already did the grinding. This is mainly just going to be a big gauntlet of trainers that I doubt. Love from San Diego. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so... I'm a teacher, so most of my chatters in here are my students. That's really cool. I guess what, you probably just found me from the Nuzlocke category? That's funny. Okay. We're going to switch out Venusaur and put Jolteon back in. Because I'm pretty sure we have our final team that we are going to use for the Elite Four. And I'm not feeling too scared about it. I feel like we got our strategies. I feel like we're going to be fine. I don't really feel any danger that we're going to lose this run. And yeah, thanks. Besides from Booger Noose here, all of my chats are usually from my students. They'll pop in for like 30 seconds, see I'm playing Pokemon, and then leave. This was always one of my favorite parts of Kanto. I love the beachy areas in this game. Do I like this game? Yeah, the Fire Red and Leaf Green are great classic games. There's definitely some things about the older games that are more archaic, right? Like, there's just less conveniences, right? And how moves work is a little bit different. But the old games are great, right? Like, some of these games, I think, still do things a lot better than the newer games. Oh, it's not a trainer. Strong trainers. I think this is Seafoam Cave we're going into here. Seafoam Islands, yep. Oh, we got another trainer here. I'm gonna change that. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's funny, there's just a trainer here in this corner. I will say, this has been a pretty easy Nuzlocke. Like, there were some challenging moments kind of in the beginning. Maybe it's because I have a lot of experience playing Pokemon games, but, like, really not much... Oh, level 35, wow. Really not much has been a big challenge. I know people say Ultra Sun and Moon are the hardest vanilla games to Nuzlocke. I do not have those, nor do I have a way to record them. But if I were to Nuzlocke another game, I think I just want to go ahead and jump straight to that one. I bet people would recommend this one as a good game to start with in terms of Nuzlocking. But it's been pretty easy. Like, it really hasn't been much of a challenge. Seafoam Islands. I remember this area in the Switch game being beautiful. Alright, here we go. New encounter. Yeah, I like Pokemon games too. Not as big of a fan of some of the newer ones, but they're still fun. I'm looking forward to I just got Pokopia. I haven't played it yet. But I'm looking forward to playing it, and I'm looking forward to Winds and Waves next year. Hey, Psyduck! I like the Pokemon Psyduck more than I actually like the idea of using it on my team, but we'll catch it. There's really not that much here that excites me anyway. We'll Leech Seed it, because if we do anything else, we'll kill it. Oh wow, first time I've missed these. MacBook Neos. I have not. I'm actually using a MacBook Air, though. Like, I just got a new one this summer. It's, I got the ultra big screen. It was obviously really expensive, but it's a great computer. That's what I'm using to stream right now. Okay. Sleep powder? Dang! Yeah, probably in no world are we going to use Psyduck. But whatever, we'll catch it. You know, it's our encounter for this route. By this point, we've run out of Pokemon that are going to really be useful at all. Like, I really don't know if there's anything we're going to encounter from here until the end of the game that I would want to use, besides maybe Executor. Okay, I bet that's good enough to catch it. And once I beat the game, I think I would actually like to shiny hunt Mewtwo. I know that'd be a crazy long hunt, but I also shiny hunted Mewtwo in the Let's Go games, and that was a lot of fun, despite how long resets are in that game. Okay, what are we gonna name this thing? I suck at giving things nicknames. Sometimes I come up with a banger, but I always... You're a teacher and a streamer as well as very talented. Sure. Sure, tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm interested to hear what you're gonna say. Alright. I really don't know. We'll name it Migraine since it's the headache Pokemon. Again, not like we're gonna use it, as sad as that is. Alright, Seafoam Cave. I think it's still mostly gonna be water type Pokemon. We'll put Jolteon back in front. Oh, I bet we get strength in this cave. I wonder what else spawns here. Zubat. Oh, I fell down. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Hey, sorry, yeah, I'm not really interested in that. I'm just streaming Pokemon for fun. Not really interested in that. Alright, Seal. Seal, I think I hear is not actually that terrible, but I would much rather use Lapras. Okay. One revive. Another Psyduck. The thing is, Psyduck is infinitely cooler than Golduck. And Golduck isn't even Psychic type. Dang, is it just Psyduck in here? I know in Leaf Green you can catch Slowpoke, and I really like Slowpoke. I kind of wish I went with Leaf Green. Okay, I may have to use Repel. There's a lot of encounters in here. God damn, dang. There's a lot of encounters. I should have bought some more repels. It's going to take forever to get out of here. Ice Heal. Oh, this is the entrance. Oh, God. We'll see what other encounters are here, and then I think we're just going to spam. See, that's something that is good about the Switch remake of this game, is Pokemon spawn in the overworld. So there's no random encounters. Like, you can just kind of freely explore without getting interrupted like this. Hey, Golbat! Looks like Psyduck and Dugong were the... Or Psyduck and Seal were the only Pokemon we can encounter here. Yeah, Pokemon games aren't for everybody. Especially these older ones, they don't have quite as many features as the new ones. But then the newer ones are like really easy. Boulders might change the flow of water. Oh, that's right. I have to push boulders into here to stop the flow of water, and then we can explore more. Hey, Dugong! Too bad we already got our encounter here. But playing these old games with the rules that I'm playing them with, like, hey, and there's Golduck. Like, you can only catch the first Pokemon you see on each route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies. No healing in battle. I think those make these older ones a lot interesting. Now, bear in mind, it's still a pretty easy game, even under those rules. Like, I think really the only challenging part of this run is going to be the Elite Four, which is like the final gauntlet of trainers. Okay. Oh, hold on, I got a message on Twitter. Let's see. So yeah, that's why the Elite Four is going to be frightening, because they're actually pretty tough trainers. And if we lose Pokemon in the first couple trainers, that's going to make the final two really difficult. Let's see. Okay, I think we've seen all the encounters here. We're just going to use our repels. Plus, there's not a whole lot of other areas where repels will even really come in handy that much. I think we got a couple repels. They in here? Super repel. Oh, we only got one, though. Whatever, it'll help us for a little bit. I don't have strength. Do I need strength? I wonder if I need strength. Surely would have given it to me by now. Let's explore for a little more, and if I'm not seeing a solution... Hold on. I'm going to Google where you get strength, in case I'm just wandering here. FireRed. Where to get strength. Oh, I am missing something. I have to go back. Okay, that's what that's for. I have to go give an item to a guy. Thankfully, we're right near the town where we need to go. Okay, we can't progress until we have strength. But this will be a quick detour. Waterstone. Okay, can we get out of here before... Can we get out of here? Ah, dang it. Got all these bots, man. Dang it, I gotta... Oh, and there's goes our repel. Oh, you know what? I have an escape rope. We're just gonna go ahead and use one of those. Might as well use them. We got like, what, like 6 of them? Let's see. Escape rope. Here we go. Yeah, 6. Alright, we're gonna go get strength. Yeah, I know, bots suck. Yeah, I do not have a Pokemon with Fly. That does suck, so we gotta swim back. Yeah, because I'll think I will have gotten, like, a chat, and then it's just a bot. I don't like it. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Where does Google in Fuchsia City? Where is the warden, though? The thing is, I don't know where the warden is. It says I gotta give the gold teeth back to warden. That's another thing. They make it where it's not easy. So, alright, see, we're back already. Hold on. I think I'm gonna need a Pokemon with cut. I would really like to get to the 7th gym today. So hopefully we can go quickly. Alright, we're going to put back on our party temporarily. I think we got to go through here. Do I need to go in? I don't know if I need to go inside the Safari Zone, though. That would be kind of a detour. Hold on. Where exactly? I'm watching a short YouTube video. Oh, I gotta go inside the Safari Zone. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. He's near the front. I didn't even really need to use anyone with cut. Okay. Is he in here? Yep. Oh, I guess I should have figured there's a rock in here. I should have figured I would have gone. Okay, now we have to teach something strength. Let's see. How strong is strength? Because I kind of don't want... I could put that on Snorlax, but I kind of would prefer not to. If anything, we'll just bring Raticate with us because we are not going to use Golem at all in this next part. 80? 70. But Headbutt can make it flinch. Okay, and HMs are unforgettable. Yes, we're going to put that on Raticate instead. Alright, Raticate's back in the party. We haven't had him in the party in forever. Yeah, you gotta go through this annoying animation every time you want to teach a TM in these old games. Okay. You know what game I'm excited for, though? I'm ready to hear some information on Splatoon Raiders. And a new Splatoon game. I am ready for a new Splatoon game. I'm tired of playing 3. I'm trying to think. My main hope for Splatoon Raiders is that it's not just a slightly bigger DLC. Like I hope the reason why it's a full-on game and instead of a DLC is that they had more ideas and they wanted to do more with it. Because if it's just like Octo expansion, but they're selling it as a standalone game, that will be disappointing. Plus, that means if they do some, I think it's just story mode. I hope it's a little bit more than that. I hope they do some crazy stuff with it. Because, okay, now we can actually do things here. But we're going to get a ton of annoying encounters. Knockoff? What do you mean? Like an... I said spin-off. Is that what you mean? Yeah. So yeah, like a spin-off. Like, I hope them calling it a spin-off means like, yeah, it's gonna be doing a lot of new things. It's not just the formula of the already existing games. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing these boulders in here. Okay, we're still going to be getting random encounters, though. I know you can find Articuno in here, and that's a legendary Pokemon. But we are not going to catch it. Yeah, it's just so hard to tell from the reveal trailer. Like, there's only, like, 10 seconds of actual gameplay. And I hope if they actually do some crazy stuff, that some of those ideas get carried into Splatoon 4. Because I feel like I'm ready for the next game to be a big shakeup. I still want it to be a lot of the same, but I'm ready for some crazy new ideas. Like, it's cool that Flow Aura got added into the game. I'm ready for a bunch of cool new mechanics. Instead of just being, oh, it's the same game, but like more specials, and we've tweaked the modes a little bit. Like, that's mostly what Splatoon 3 was, and that's fine. Yeah, we're 100% gonna get Splatoon 4. Now, I bet you it probably doesn't get announced till September, because I bet you, or maybe even next February, because it's 100% going to be summer 2027. I'm calling that now, summer 2027, which means they're either going to announce it in the September Nintendo Direct later this year, or next year's February Direct. And if it's a July game, then I bet... At the same time, though, they like to build hype for the Splatoon games. Like, Splatoon 3 was announced way early in advance, so I could see it being the September Direct. But I could also see it being the February Direct, so we'll see. Whoa! Oh. Okay. Am I just out of here? Wait, hold on. Am I on a new route? Hold on, I didn't see what that just said. And if I run away... Hold on, I'm clipping this real quick. Okay, no, it's still Seafoam Islands. Okay, we're not on a new route. I'm just making sure, because if this is a new route, this would be a new counter. I mean, you say that, right? But, like, who knows, right? The next big change we might see and be like, oh, wow, that's really cool. Why didn't we think of that before? Danger, fast current. Yeah, I noticed. Like, Flow Aura, no one saw that coming. And it's like, oh, it's like Tacticooler. Yeah, because we're not game designers, right? But Flow Aura is like, oh, it's like Tacticooler, but like everyone on the team can get it. It's not just one person who has to give it out, right? Which I think is really cool, because I like the idea of a special that gives you buffs to your moveset. So I think it's cool that, oh, that's just an ability that you can get yourself. Especially since people don't really like that you kind of have to have Tacticooler. So I think, like, oh, cool. So instead, just don't make it a special, and just make it, like, an ability that everybody has. I think that's a cool workaround. Okay, we need to keep pushing rocks, I think. God, the random encounters in these old games are so annoying. Alright, where are these rocks I gotta push? Down there? So I really have no idea what is in store for Splatoon 4. I predict that they probably just make the movement a lot more interesting, like give you more movement options, like Splatoon 3 kind of did. But like go way further with it. That's probably my idea. Or maybe you make abilities more prominent. Like maybe you make it where like it's like side order where the abilities like really affect you a lot. That's kind of my idea on what they could do. Okay. Dang it, all these encounters, man. Oh, that's funny. It just brought me over there. Yeah, I was saying, maybe another thing they could do is like maybe they make the abilities like on your gear more prominent, like kind of like how in side order the buffs you get are like really substantial and they affect how you play. That could also be a direction I see them going, since like right now like it's really only hardcore competitive players who really dang it, I did it again. It's really only hardcore players who really give a crap about the abilities. Like my casual siblings do not really factor that in at all. Aside from my sister, she likes running quick respawn because she dies a lot. But aside from that, it's like that feels like a part of Splatoon they could make more significant. I don't know. That's just my idea. Okay, where are these rocks, man? Because we need to plug up this current. Because I probably don't want to stream for more than another hour, hour and a half. Um, dang it, all these encounters. Because I want to get to the next gym. Alright. Man, I'm kind of lost here, and all these constant encounters are tripping me up. Okay, no worries. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. I'll talk to you later. Alright, I'm pretty sure somewhere in there you can find Articuno, but that is not what we're concerned with, and I really don't want to go in there and explore without having a bunch of repels. Well, hold on. Because I'm surprised we didn't find it. It's whatever. We can always come back. I'm not concerned about that right now. All right, we are at Cinnabar Island. Real quick, I'm actually not sure. I didn't realize we were on a new route. Route 20. I think only Tentacle can show up by surfing. Yep, we already have Tentacle. Is there anything else we can get? Oh, we could get a guaranteed Krabby. Since we can do Super Rod, or we could go for Gyarados. Oh, well, no, we can't. Because we already have Magikarp. Let's just go ahead and try and catch that guaranteed Krabby. Again, may not need it, but water types are good. Now, I think Krabby or Kingler before this physical special split really is not that good. But you never know, right? Maybe we need like another tank or something. And we will 100% get the next gym today. Okay. Oh, hold on. First off, let's put him up in the front. That's annoying how every time you take an item, it automatically puts it in the bottom of your bag. I do not like that. Okay. Do I gotta... I got a better... Oh, can only appear with a good rod. Okay. Alright, 20% chance to get it. We already have Horsey and Magikarp, so we can just get a guaranteed Krabby here. So it seems like you're pretty much guaranteed to get all three of these Pokemon at some point in your run. But again, Kingler's not that good. Okay, we'll just keep going. Oh, it's going to be a really low level, though. That does suck. But we're probably not going to use it, so it's okay. Let's just keep going. Might as well use it as our encounter. Okay, Magikarp. Another Horsey. I remember really liking this area in the Let's Go games. I think I just like islands and ocean areas in games. I think that's why I'm excited for Winds and Waves. And I really like the Alola region as well. Alright, let's keep going until we get something. It is crazy we're nearing on the end of this challenge. I doubt I beat the game tomorrow. Right? Because we're going to have to do some grinding for the Elite Four, probably. Like, I want to give myself the best possible chances to win. Even though I feel like with the team we already have, we are probably safe. So I bet we beat the game Wednesday. Because I have my wisdom teeth surgery on Friday. I really want to get it done before then. So we can switch to Pokopia. Alright, give us Krabby. Alright, it might take a few tries. If Kingler was in this game, then who knows? I may have done that over Lapras, but you can't get anything past. You can, even though the Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon are in this game, you cannot get them until post game, which is annoying. I guess they're trying to really recreate that authentic Gen 1 experience, but that's a little disappointing. That's kind of the exciting thing about a remake in Pokemon games is like, well, new Pokemon will have came out since then, so it's exciting to put them in the new games. You can even do something where you make them really rare, like you can only get them in the game corner or something, so you got to really work for them. Like that could be a cool mechanic in and of itself. Alright, still nothing. Alright, we're getting a little unlucky here. I know the Pokemon Mansion is here as well. We'll get an encounter there. Wait, hold on. I'm at Cinnabar Island, aren't I? I should... I'm at Cinnabar Island. Hold on. I need to make this my Route 20 encounter. There we go. Hold on, I wonder if Cinnabar... Hold on. I wonder if Krabby even appears in Cinnabar Island. Maybe that was her problem. Nope, it can appear in Cinnabar Island as well. We were just getting unlucky. Okay, Shelder can appear with the Super Rod, though. So we might get that a try. I think... I hear Shelder is not amazing in Nuzlocke in Gen 3, though. Maybe that's a physical special split thing. Man, I really like Slowbro. It's a shame that's a Leaf Green exclusive. Because what do you get? You get Seadra in this game? Like, that's way lamer than Slowbro. Still nothing, man. And I think we can get a guaranteed... Hey, there we go. We can get guaranteed Shelter as well. Because we've already caught Horsey, which means we can't catch Seadra. And we've already caught Magikarp, which means we can't get Gyarados. And we've already gotten a Psyduck. Okay. Dang, we've been missing the sleep powders a lot. Alright, come on. Alright, let's go for it. And yeah, we are going to save our Master Ball for post-game. Right, because Nuzlocke will be over once we beat the Elite Four. But I might Shiny Hunt Mewtwo, so I would rather keep my Master Ball so I know we have a guaranteed capture. Okay. Let's see. I think it's got Meaty Claws. We're going to name it Meaty. Again, probably not a Pokemon we end up using. Okay, and... Oh, hold on. We do not want to catch something in Cinder... Okay, good thing we found it on that route. I forgot that we can do our fossil Pokemon here. I feel like we should do Aerodactyl. I think you get an old Amber, what, at Pewter City, right? So we might come back here and do that later. Right, Aerodactyl's a cool Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to mute up. We're probably going to do the Pokemon Mansion first. And then I'm sure we'll get to at least the 7th gym tonight. What I'm thinking is, let's wait until the Elite Four to wait anything about a fossil, because I'm pretty sure our current team is fine, but who knows, maybe we think, oh, maybe we want Aerodactyl instead of Snorlax or something. I doubt it. Oh, Blaine. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're not going to revive one of our fossils just yet. Plus, I would rather do Aerodactyl than Ammonite anyway. We need to get. We're gonna go. Excuse me. We're gonna make a trip to Pewter City anyway. So no reason to do it right now. Okay, but we are gonna get a new encounter here. So let's see what we get inside the Pokemon Mansion. I always thought this area was very cool. All right, what are we gonna get? I know Magmar can spawn here. Hey, Coughing! Okay, I will take it. Ooh, I am afraid of it exploding, though. Okay. Surely a Razor Leaf won't kill it. Okay, and that should be plenty to catch it. Awesome! Let's see. If I didn't already have Venusaur on my team, this would have been very tempting to use. We're gonna name it Gas Bro after our Gen Z slang. That's Gas Bro. And it is a boy, so it fits out. Okay, so another solid Pokemon. I am curious what else spawns here, though. We're gonna use this as an opportunity to train up Moundo. This has the power plant music. Alright, let's get out of here. Eradicate. Pretty high level Pokemon here. Gant Escape, huh? We're coughing. I think that's probably the best thing we could have gotten here. Growlithe. So it looks like fire types just aren't really that good for the Elite Four. And I think in these vanilla games, that's kind of what is important, is planning for your Elite Four. Is this a card key? Nope. Alright, I'll mute up. I just want everyone to know that I'm an idiot and I've been wandering around for the past 20 minutes wondering where the hell I'm supposed to go. Unaware, for some reason I thought I was looking for Blaine. But no, I just had to look for the card key. Regardless, this is probably one of my favorite areas in FireRed. One, just because it's a very cool looking area, but the switches are also kind of a... I mean, it's nothing mind-blowing, right? None of the dungeons in this game are particularly, like, totally out there. But, like, having to flip... excuse me. Having to flip the switches and figure out what order to get through it is pretty cool. So, yeah, that's one of my favorite areas in the game. Having to push the boulders down in Seafoam Islands is pretty cool. But also, it's pretty cool. But I like having to... I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying this. I like having to flip the switches as well in the Pokemon Mansion. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the trainers in Cinnabar Gym. And then we'll probably do some grinding. But even if not everyone is near the level cap when we're done, we're going to go and do the gym anyway because it's 2 Ponytas and a Rapidash. It's really not going to be anything crazy. I remember this area being bigger in the Let's Go version. Alright, whatever, let's do it.